Lydia Kade was a curious young girl who loved reading stories about adventure and mystery. But she never thought she'd have an adventure of her own, especially one involving time travel. One sunny day, she received a letter in the mail with her name on it. There was no return address, just a small drawing of an old-fashioned clock. The letter invited her to the Timekeeper's library, a place she'd never heard of. Intrigued, Lydia followed the directions to an old, cozy building hidden between two large oak trees. Inside, clocks of all shapes and sizes ticked and talked on the walls. A friendly old lady with bright eyes and a kind smile came forward to greet her. "Hello, Lydia," she said warmly. "I'm Dr. Waters. I run the Timekeeper's library, a very special place. We protect something very important, the magic of time." Dr. Waters showed Lydia a small, glittering watch with a blue gem in the center. "This," she explained, "is the Timekeeper's watch. With it, you can travel to any time in the past. But remember, only use it to help others and never change anything you don't have to." Lydia could hardly believe her ears. Time travel. It sounded like something out of her favorite storybooks. But Dr. Waters assured her it was real. Right now, there are objects from history that have been lost, and without them, the magic of time might weaken. Would you like to help? Lydia's eyes sparkled as she nodded. "I'd love to." Lydia's first mission took her to ancient Egypt, where the pyramids were just being built. The missing object was a quill, a magical feather pen. Dr. Waters had told her that the quill was special. It was used by scribes to write down important events, and without it, the history books would be incomplete. When Lydia arrived in ancient Egypt, she was amazed to see bustling markets, tall temples, and people dressed in beautiful robes. She quickly made her way to a small workshop where a kind, young scribe named Rami was working. She introduced herself as a friend of Dr. Waters, and Rami welcomed her with a smile. "Someone took my quill," he said sadly. "Now I can't write the pharaoh's stories." Lydia remembered Dr. Waters' instructions to blend in and look for the special blue glow that magical objects gave off. After searching high and low, she found the glowing quill hidden under a market stall. She returned it to Rami, who thanked her warmly. Lydia activated the watch, and with a swirl of blue light, she was back in the Timekeeper's library. "Well done, Lydia," Dr. Waters said with a smile. Lydia's next mission was to visit a Viking village. Dr. Waters explained that the villagers had once used a magical compass to navigate the seas, and without it, they'd lose their way. Lydia was a little nervous about this mission. She'd never met a Viking before. When she arrived, she saw a large, strong Viking named Einar standing on a ship. He looked worried. "We're supposed to set sail today, but our compass is missing," he said. Lydia looked around until she spotted a faint blue glow coming from a pile of ropes near the edge of the dock. She quickly retrieved the compass and handed it to Einar, who cheered in delight. "Thank you, little friend," he said, giving her a big grin. Back at the library, Dr. Waters beamed with pride. "You're becoming quite the timekeeper, Lydia.